Look at the kids. A father and his 2 daughters being arrested because the daughter came home to ask for school fees. So you send troops or you instigate troops to go and arrest this man and his 2 daughters, promising to Gary process. And then you, Eric Tataw, you post it on your Facebook that this is the beginning of the Gary process. This is the process you have laid out for this type of things to happen. I want to tell Ambazonians that every leader should dissociate themselves from that practices and what Eric Tataw is doing. Eric Tataw does not represent the Ambazonian revolution. He does not speak for us. And La République du Cameroon will allow such people, or when such people with such anti-revolutionary stance stands on the place, on the podium to speak on our behalf, then our revolution will be associated with this type of brutality, draconian policies, war crimes, crimes against humanity, which is going to give disincentive for any country to recognize us, because it will show that we are fighting against the same people that we are claiming to defend. So I am demanding that Eric Tataw should release that father, release the 2 daughters.
Okay. Today is the 8th of October 2019. Now some of the students in this way, they don't decide say they will violate the laws and for Ambazonia Defense Force for ground zero. As soon as I see I'm so not a part that now they encourage them, me to go to school, they make sure they get anywhere to they want time for school. Now they 2 get and that where they go school, they gonna boy they can't have finish their school fees for the pa, and then they be captured by the restoration forces. So they make this small audio and video today and I say
we have already established about the issue of Eric Tataw and his propagation of those people who kidnap those children. We are demanding that we want to see the videos of that father and those 2 children to be released. They have to be released. I've established that already. I'm going to share on my Facebook page the screenshots that prove that Eric Tataw was behind that movement. And the issue he's talking about, continuing the Gary process, that was the beginning of the process, should end. We cannot go around arresting parents for sending their children to school. And in that case, those children were apparently not going to school in that particular vicinity. How bad it is, how moral bankrupt it is for people to arrest a father because he pays the school fees of his children somewhere else. We have seen videos before and audios about such incidents and we condemn them, but we have seen them come to pass. We have seen soldiers come out to say they are going to arrest children from everywhere who go to school and all those type of stuff. It should not happen, yeah.
He over insists on principals them. He over insists on principal them. Teacher, where do work for La République for call picking them for go school. Teachers.
So if you are saying that they should go around and arrest parents whose children are going to school even in La République, what about if those people start to say they will arrest the diasporans whose children are going to school? It is also possible they can make that argument. That what about you in the diaspora? If your children go to school, we are going to arrest your own people in ground zero. So that does not make sense. It is not rational thinking. It's not logical. And it works against our struggle.
On m'avait toujours dit que c'est très souvent les samedis